In creating the foundation of bringing about mindfulness into everyday life, I know of no better way than to start with the breath and simply just coming into the breath. So what I like to do when I do guided meditations for clients, at the beginning of every session we do some centering. I always do this in workshops, is I invite people to get comfortable. Usually we're sitting down. There's many different, positions you can be in. Some people lie down. I tend to not do that anymore because I would fall asleep if I was doing that in the morning or the evening. I like to sit in the chairs, or I sit on the floor, something comfortable. Sometimes I have my back supported. Some people like to try to keep their posture upright and have nothing behind their back. Experiment, see what's comfortable for you. So you're finding a position that feels good for you, and then you're closing your eyes. However, some people sometimes, eventually you might want to practice opening your eyes, but if you're just getting started, I recommend closing your eyes because it really helps you just get in that zone. So closing your eyes, and begin by just taking a deep inhale through your abdomen into your belly, and then just expanding that inhale, filling up your lungs, holding it, and then just letting it slowly exhale, slowly go out, feeling your whole body relax. Taking another deep inhale, starting with your belly, really filling it up in your belly, because we tend to breathe often up here, and that's when we get shortness of breath, panic. So fill up your belly, move the breath up here, hold it, and then just let it out from your belly, moving up to your chest, and just feel your body relax. I like to do 3 of these, so another deep full inhale. And then just slowly let it out, shoulders dropping, jaw relaxing, just feeling your body just sink. So I like to start out by doing that, just a few deep breaths in the beginning. And then you can just come into your breath as normal. So just noticing your breath moving as it normally does. You can notice anything in this practice, but the breath is something we always carry with us. So it's a wonderful thing to focus on. And when you're breathing, you're also reducing anxiety physiologically in your body. So I recommend just using the breath as that focal point. A really great place to start is just noticing the breath in your belly and your abdomen. So noticing with every inhale, your abdomen expands. With every exhale, it just gently deflates like a balloon that's getting blown up a little bit, and then just deflating a little bit. Just notice this, just observing like waves in the ocean, noticing your breath always coming in and going out, and just noticing this. This is a really great foundation, just coming back to this place. This is the core of every meditation practice in most traditions, at least, is just this right here. Some people find it helpful to imagine the breath coming in through their nostrils, traveling down through their throat into their lungs and back out again, and just noticing how it feels cool as it enters your nostrils, feeling it traveling down, bringing oxygen through your whole bloodstream, and then just noticing as you exhale, it feels different, maybe smooth, just warm, coming out through your mouth, your nostrils, and then it comes back in again. It's this continuous exchange of oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide, and some people find that helpful. You may find it helpful to feel your chest and breathe your lungs, feeling the rise and fall of your chest. I tend to prefer my abdomen because I just find that relaxes me a lot more when I do that. So the next step here would be to begin to be aware of your thoughts and to let go of your thoughts. A great way to do that is to imagine their thoughts as clouds in the sky. So a thought comes in about the past, about the future, a judgment, I don't know if I'm doing this right, I don't know if this is working, this is boring, whatever it is, any thought, just seeing it float in and just imagining it's floating away as clouds do, just dissipating off in the distance, letting it go. And then another thought comes in. We can't control these thoughts, right? They just come in. Well, we can control them a little bit, but we always have thoughts. So just seeing the thought, watching it pass by, letting it fade, and then always bringing yourself back to the breath, back to that core, that foundation. Anytime you remember that you're thinking and you said, oh, I'm thinking, you could even say thinking, label it. Then you're back. When you remember, I'm thinking, I'm going to come back to my breath. That's actually a good sign that shows that you're bringing yourself back. So you might notice that in a 5-minute mindfulness session, you remember to do that only once. Well, hey, that's great. That's success. If you notice you're remembering it over and over again, then that's even better. And even sometimes you just notice, wow, so many thoughts are coming in. That's amazing. It's amazing what our mind does. That's actually, you may wish that you didn't have so many thoughts coming in, but it's interesting to notice. And that is, something's happening in your brain when you're just beginning to notice that. You're already on that path. As you're training yourself to let go of your thoughts in your daily life, when things keep coming at us and we're not really having the time to intentionally do this in every moment, but we are beginning to notice when the negative thoughts come in, oh wait, that's a negative thought, and you will find that you'll remember more easily. It's creating a new neural pathway. So hopefully that helps getting you started in this foundation of quieting the mind.